I started working with a youth organization this season, and we just had our coaches meeting. And one of the things that I've observed is they hurry to just get rid of the puck. Big thing. It's on your backhand. You really don't know what to do with it. So you just kind of hoist it with a wing and a prayer, so to speak. And I brought up, I said, they can't be afraid to hold on to the puck. And the coach, well, I don't think they're afraid. Well, I don't think they're afraid in terms of like, this is squirt peewee, so there isn't a lot of body contact. But I think they're afraid of making a mistake. So it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy rather than just holding on to the puck. And worst case scenario, if my opponent takes it from me, that's still a better scenario than me just giving it away errantly when I have the puck. So just what you said there about being afraid, I'm seeing the same thing down here. The part of it is getting the coaches to understand that is what's happening with your player.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we got wings that, when that puck comes to them on the sidewall, they just turn around and bang it up the wall, and it goes right to the defenseman out there. That they're getting a shot. I really do think that that youth players have a lot of fear of making mistakes, and we tell them, number one, if they do catch it, but they find ways not to catch it if they're under pressure. And they are. I mean, these little guys I've got, they are definitely afraid. They finally told me, and I said, well, they're first year U12s, so they were squirts last year, right? Well, they're still squirts because they can't process the game fast enough yet. I mean, this is a scary deal for those boys, and they eventually they will get there, but I hope it happens this year and not next year. But it might not, and so we just have to be patient with them and do the best we can. And then we get into games and they make mistakes. We got hammered the other night, and one of the kids made a couple of mistakes, came to the bench in tears. He was just devastated. And I sat down with him. I said, no, don't worry about it. I mean, you get another shift coming up. This is not a big deal, right? I always tell the kids it doesn't matter. The only games that matter are playoffs. And everything along the season is about getting better and building your skills and getting ready to play and compete in playoffs. So, every practice, every game is really, just a learning experience. I think I got this from one of you. I shared it. We win, we tie, or we learn. When we don't win, we go in the locker room and say, what did we learn tonight? What'd you guys learn? What do we have to do? And I let them tell me.